monitor. Please make sure you have the following items: your Magnus monitor, a magnet and a measuring tape. To clean the area for installation, you need a cloth to clean the tank surface, some sandpaper and some isopropyl alcohol. To fix the monitor on the tank, you require stick salt sealant, some gloves and a bubble level. And finally, a mobile phone with the toolbox for Magnus app installed. Firstly, we assess the tank for installation. Is it steel or plastic? This is an example of a horizontal cylinder tank. The material is plastic and suitable for our standard installation. Choosing the correct location to place the monitor is a very important part of the installation process. Using this horizontal cylinder tank, we will firstly show you some incorrect positions to place the monitor before highlighting the best position for this tank. Firstly, never install the monitor on top of the lid or fill point of the tank, as this is a place that all future oil deliveries will require access to, and the lid will be regularly getting opened, which can lead to bad data. Similarly, we shouldn't install too close to the fill point for the same reasons. The device is more likely to get knocked off or damaged during the delivery process in these locations. The next area to avoid is any sloped or angled surface. We should always aim to install the device in as flat a location as possible. If the device is installed at an angle, this will lead to more potentially inaccurate readings. This is a relatively good location. It's a sufficient distance from the fill point and has a pretty flat surface suitable for the monitor. If a tank doesn't have a flat area like this, but has a flatter raised area, the device can be installed there. We just measure the added height and mark it as the offset during the installation procedure. Here is an example of a cuboid shaped tank. Like with the horizontal cylinder, we will highlight the areas to avoid when installing on this type of tank. As you can see, this tank has two windows. We strongly advise to avoid installing above either of these windows, as it can obstruct the measurement. Any of the remaining three pillars you see are okay to install on, but again we recommend keeping a safe distance from the fill point. Some newer tanks come with a manufacturer supplied provision to install monitors such as ours, so look for this smooth, flat area when you are choosing your location as much as possible. In this example of a horizontal cylinder, you can see that the shape doesn't provide much in the way of flat surfaces. For example here, you will never manage to get the device flat in this location, so we look to find the flattest area possible. We can see that this location is better, and we can use extra sealant to create a flatter base for the device during installation later. We will now show you how to install the monitor on this horizontal cylinder. Before beginning, ensure you have the latest version of our installation app, Toolbox from Magnus, either from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You can now open the app. The first screen gives you multiple options. The option we are interested in here is self-install to install the monitor on the tank. You should now see the welcome screen. Click the Begin Self-Install button to proceed. This stage of the installation is where we ask you to enter the details of the owner of the tank. Once you're happy, click Proceed. The next screen requires you to swipe the monitor to connect it to your phone via Bluetooth. Please ensure that Bluetooth is enabled on your phone, and you will now need your magnet. As we are showing here, place the monitor in the chosen installation position. To trigger the monitor, swipe the magnet over the barcode when prompted by the app. The monitor details will be displayed in the app, and simply tap this to connect. If you see multiple monitors, please ensure to tap the one that matches the barcode on your device. Once connected, the monitor will automatically take a quick level check and also test the signal of the monitor in that location. This can take up to 10 to 15 seconds. If successful, you will see a green success message on the app screen. At this point, if the signal is not successful, the app will prompt you to try a different network connected device such as Sigfox, 2G or NB-IoT and follow the previous steps. When successful, click Proceed. At this point, you will need the rest of the installation inventory items ready as we show you how to physically install the monitor on the tank. You should have already identified the location you wish to fix the monitor. Firstly, move the monitor and take the cloth to wipe the location to remove any dust, moisture or debris. Next, take the sandpaper and scrub the surface that you plan to fix the monitor to. This is important, especially on older tanks, to ensure as clean and smooth an area as possible to fix the monitor to. Then take the isopropyl alcohol and spray the area and wipe again to ensure as clean a location as possible to install the device. Skipping any of these steps can result in poorer data quality from the monitor. On this older cuboid tank from earlier, we can show you the importance of these steps. The sandpaper removes the age-related grime and build-up. The IPA then cleans this area, showing you the best possible surface to fix the device to. Next, get your sealant ready. Turn the monitor upside down as shown and generously apply the sealant to the bottom of the device. Now, place the monitor in the correct location and give a gentle press. Now we can check if the device is level. Place the bubble level on top of the monitor and adjust as necessary until the bubble level is centered. The next step in the installation of your monitor is to measure the dimensions of the tank. As much accuracy as possible here is very important, as the more accurate the tank measurements, the more accurate your future level measurements will be. Firstly, we measure the height of the tank as shown and enter this on the app. If you are working with a bunded tank, it is important to note that we require the height measurement for the inner tank. If the monitor is installed on a raised surface, the app will ask you to measure the offset now as shown. If there is no offset, enter 0 here. Next, we check the ullage or empty space between the current level of the oil and the maximum height that the oil can be filled to, as demonstrated here. Once you enter this ullage figure, the monitor will automatically take a level measurement to ensure that it is measuring a similar depth to the ullage you have just entered. If there is a discrepancy here, you will need to check your measurements again. Otherwise, you will see a success message and can click proceed to move to the next step. The app will ask you to take some pictures of the monitor. Ensure that the barcode with the identification code of the device is visible in these pictures to make future support easier. The next app screens will require you to enter the details of the tank itself. Firstly, choose the shape of the tank from the options shown that most closely resembles the shape of your tank. If you are still unsure, choose the Other option. You can now select the brand and model details of the tank if you know them. Check for a label on the tank itself that may provide this information. Our database contains a lot of the major brands and models, but if you don't see your tank here, choose Unknown Brand and similarly Unknown Model. This is the point where you take the rest of the tank measurements, starting with the length of the tank as shown. If you have previously entered unknown brand or model, these measurements are very important to ensure the future accuracy of your tank volume. Again, as shown, measure the width of the tank and enter it into the app screen. The app will finally ask for the volume of your tank in litres, so again, enter that into the app on the screen shown. The app now requires you to take photos of the tank. Again, if you're unsure of the type of tank you are working with, these pictures are very important to help our team get your volume measurements as accurate as possible. Try to take pictures from all sides of the tank where possible, and pay particular attention to any labels or identifying stickers on the tank as shown here. You're doing great so far, we're nearly there. The app now will ask for some final information on the tank, starting with the content type. Choose the contents from the list shown. The app allows you to assign a name to the tank to make it easier for you to identify. Next, is the tank bunded or not? Select here. Does your tank level empty or deplete, as in the case of heating oil, or does it fill up, like in waste oil collection? Again, is there a continuous lowering of the level, as in the case of heating oil, or are contents removed in batches, like for agricultural fuel? At what percentage level would you like us to send you a warning notification for low level? And how often would you like us to send measurements for the device? This is set at every 3 hours, which is standard for home heating oil users. While you're entering this information, in the background, the app and the monitor have been doing multiple signal checks to get a true reflection of the signal quality in your location. This screen will show you the results of this and let you know. If the monitor signal is deemed not strong enough, the app will prompt you to change network type and start again. However, the information you've already entered, such as the measurements, will be saved for you. Congratulations! If you have made it to this point, you have successfully installed your Magnus monitor. A summary of the details you have entered is displayed on screen. If you are happy, just click Complete Installation. Take a quick look around the tank to ensure everything is all right, Pack up your things and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing you will never run out of oil again.